How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another GoMining video, and this one is going to be a little educational one. I'm going to be teaching you how to mint your NFTs, because some of them might be minted, some of them might not be. If you have created a brand new miner, yours is not minted on any blockchain. If you have purchased one off of the secondary market, it was already minted onto a blockchain, which is why you were able to purchase it and send it to your wallet. A good example is if I come here and click wallet and I click Ethereum, you can see that only one of my Bitcoin miners is in an Ethereum wallet, let alone in any wallet. If I click virtual, these other two are here. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be minting this one on the Ethereum blockchain. If you want to mint it on another chain, that is perfectly up to you. I'm just going to show you the quick and easy steps on how to do this and what you need to do. So if you have recently created a miner, whether it's a 1 terahash miner or a 5,000 terahash miner, also if you are going to want to do this, a referral link will be down in the description below. You get an extra 5% terahash on your first miner purchase if you use my discount, which I really would appreciate. Thank you so much. Either way, if you have freshly created a miner, it is not on any blockchain. And then you will notice that if you come over to your miner, this little mint button will not be showing. That is because a freshly created miner has to wait 90 days after the initial purchasing date in order to be minted. And say those 90 days are up and then you put a 1 terahash upgrade on it, well, now you're gonna have to wait an additional 30 days from the initial upgrading date in order to mint it. So a quick and simple example would be if I purchased this miner / created it just today, I would have to wait 3 months exactly in order to be able to mint it. So I would have to wait until May 17th to be able to mint it. Or if I'm already able to mint it because I purchased it and I want to put a little upgrade on it, I would then have to wait until March 17th in order to be able to mint it. So quick and simple, you click on whatever miner you'd like. You don't even have to click on it. As long as you pop up and you see these little 3 dots, click on those 3 dots, click mint, and then it'll bring you to this screen. What you're going to want to do is choose the miner. Obviously, you've already chosen it. You're going to want to click next. And now from here, you can choose what network you want to mint it on. Obviously, the cheapest ones are probably going to be the Binance Smart Chain, the Solana chain, Ton, or this one. I actually don't know of this one yet, so I'm not 100% sure. I know for sure that the most expensive is going to be Ethereum, but I personally like Ethereum, and my other Bitcoin miner is minted on the Ethereum network, so I'm going to be choosing this. We're going to click on that, scroll down, click next, and now you're going to want to connect your wallet, whether it be through MetaMask, like I'm doing, a Trust wallet, a Ledger, or etc. I would just highly suggest using MetaMask since it is the most common and most well-known of the wallets. Or if you do have a Ledger, that's also a good idea. But for me, my MetaMask account is actually connected to my Trezor wallet, which is a cold storage wallet, which I'm then going to be sending my miner to after I mint it. So I've selected MetaMask, my wallet is already connected, and I'm going to click next. Right here, it's showing you, mint your NFT, your miner will be in the wallet within a few minutes. Obviously, it shows which one it is, it shows your wallet over here, and then the network. I am using Ethereum. Sorry, I just had to reload that because for some reason this button wasn't highlighted, but now it is. All I had to do was just reload the screen, so we're all good to go. I'm going to click mint, and of course, it is going to cost you a little gas fee on the network that you're choosing. So obviously, it's going to cost me $1.02 in Ethereum to mint it. Before, if I'm not wrong, when Ethereum prices were a lot higher and the network fees were a lot higher, I paid probably $6 or $7 to mint my other NFT. But that was about a year ago. So that's not bad. For $1.02, I guarantee if you're doing this on the Binance Smart Chain or Solana or Ton, it's only going to be a few cents. But for me, I prefer Ethereum, so I'm going to choose Ethereum. I'm going to quickly click confirm. And obviously, because I'm doing this with my Trezor wallet, I then have to confirm it on my Trezor. I'm not going to show my screen because that is some personal information that none of you people need to know or worry about. So do not worry about it. Confirm, continue, confirm. And just like that, your transaction was submitted. You're receiving, oh, look at that. I couldn't even finish reading it. NFT will be in your wallet within 5 minutes. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to return back home. And in about 5 minutes, we'll see if she's there or not. Oh, wow. Look, it wasn't even 5 minutes. I actually just opened it to check. You can see my original NFT is right there. My first one, my 503 terahash Bitcoin miner. And already my 16 terahash Bitcoin miner is sitting here waiting for me. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I love this. It's sitting in my wallet, quick and easy. That literally took probably 5 minutes, but I was going through the explanations. If you have everything set up, such as having your wallet connected and having funds in your wallet ready to go, this will literally take you less than 2 minutes to do. But I would ensure that you do it a little bit slowly just to be careful and ensure that nothing goes wrong. Just like that, I'm going to come back to the home screen. I'm going to reload it. And if I come down here and I click wallets and I click Ethereum, ooh, it's only showing one at the moment. I guess that 5-minute number might be true. It's got to take a little bit of time to go through. And the way that I know that everything went through is I'm looking at my little Trezor wallet right now in the Trezor Suite app, and I can see that my mine box has been sent to this wallet. And it only cost me $1.40 in total after fees and everything. How beautiful. Well, I know it was saying $1.02, but that was also showing USD prices. This is Canadian prices, so that's exactly it. $1.40 is about $1.02 USD. Absolutely amazing. Quick, simple, and as easy as can be. So if anyone has any questions regarding how to mint your NFTs or why you're not able to mint your NFT, just let me know down in the comments and I'll let you know, because there's a high chance if you're not able to mint it and you don't see, oh look, now it's saying I can sell it. I forgot about that. As soon as you have minted your NFT, you are now able to sell it and put it on the market. So if I wanted to, connect my wallet again, do all the steps, and then I can sell this. If I want, I could be an asshole and sell it for 100% up the regular price that it would be, but I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to keep it. Now let's see, if I click wallet, Ethereum, there we go. Look, Ethereum network, just how it should be. Once I've fully paid this miner off, I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. So I know that it is fully secure and in my storage / property like these two are. I love GoMining. It's such a beautiful app in my opinion. And like I said at the beginning, if you want to start mining today, a referral link will be down in the description below. You'll get an extra 5% terahash on your first miner purchase. So if you purchase a 1 terahash miner, you'll get 0.05% terahash absolutely for free. Or if you purchase 100 terahash, obviously you're gonna get 5 terahash for free. If you purchase a 1000 terahash miner, you're gonna get 50 terahash for free. It's basic math. Or what they're having right now, because you can see these beautiful little discounts. If you currently have a Bitcoin miner and you want to upgrade it, well, they're having 23% discounts across the board. But remember, like I said, if you've yet to mint your miner and you do another upgrade, you'll have to wait 30 days after the initial upgrade date in order to be able to mint it. So just like that, we've completed another video and we will see you guys soon, and God bless all of you. Take care.
Cold wallet lingo, crypto face giving back, come and play some bingo. 10-4, copy that and I ain't talking Kinko. Shit, tokens.